Yeah, welcome back. Let's continue. Method number C in for the purpose of accounting. Method C in case of sale or return. So in this method, my dear friends, so that is this method is C means when goods is sent numerously. Goods are sent on sale or return approval numerously. So goods. So just listen. So thereafter I will dictate the notes. So goods sent on sale or return numerously. Correct? So now here what we do whenever there is a transaction, so a particular transaction volume is high. So for that we will open subsidiary books. Correct? So like that, my dear friends, here since the volume of sale or return basis is a huge, so for that we will open separately few books we will open, so that we will not mess up with our normal books of accounts. Like in normal, like how we have journal, from their ledger, from their trial balance. Correct? So instead of journal, so we may have subsidiary books. So it is a normal subsidiary books like purchases, purchase return, sales return, like that subsidiary books alternatively we may have. So this is what we call it as our general books. This is our general books. Correct? So in this I will not mess up because goods sent on approval is just a one transaction which is a sales. If I, at the time of sending the goods it is not a sale, but when goods are accepted that time I will book it as a sale. That time it's a real transaction that I will record inside the either book. So here it might be sales book. In the sales book I will record it. So whatever the total is there, that I will take to sales account in our ledger hereinafter, which I call it as general ledger. So general ledger means it is a original books in our normal books of accounts. In that ledger book, sales account, customers account, what we call it as, it is a general ledger. Correct? So, but here, since the volume of transactions are huge, my dear friends, for the purpose of sale or return, transaction, so I will keep two books. One is, so look out here, I have a in general ledger. So general ledger means it is our normal books of accounts. In that ledger book, it's a real principal book. General ledger means it is a principal book of accounts, which we call it as general ledger here. So in the general ledger, so normally sales account will be there, and customers account also will be there as it is. So here, in the same way, here what we do for the purpose of sale or return of transaction, so instead of general ledger, one control book I will open. So there I will open two books which is called as memorandum books. We call memorandum books. Memorandum books I will open. So this is for sale or return transaction. So since volume is a huge, for that two books I will open. So one book, what we call it as, it is a sale or return day book. So which is nothing but it's a subsidiary book. Yeah. So like how we opened like for in a normal general books. So since the real sales transaction, credit sale transactions are huge, for that how we open sales book, like that sales book and sales account. Correct? Like that for sale or return transaction, one subsidiary book I will open and corresponding one sale or return ledger. Sale or return, that is also ledger. Here also it is called sale or return book. That is also book only. Correct? Now, what we do, so in a sale or return, here only sale or return, whatever in that day, how many sale or return transactions occurred, that we will summarize in sale or return day book. Sale or return day book. That entry and all will not be there. Just in a summarized, like so to Mr. X. So Mr. X 50 to 500 to Mr. Y. So 1000. Yeah, to Mr. Z it is 500. In total it's a 200. Correct? Whenever day book is there, so like how in a general book, books, how you have sales book. So sales book, how you have that sales book total will go to in main ledger, how it go to sales account. It's a general ledger like this here. in a memorandum books here only for sale or return transaction, no other things, my dear friends. So here what we do, it is like sales, like credit sale, we will record for the sale or return transaction same at the time of sending the goods. In sale or return day book I will record, and in ledger sale or return account, so this account is for total sale or return, total sale or return. So that day how much, total 2000, that 2000 I will debit, and correspondingly I will credit in X account, Y account, and in Z account. Z account. Yeah, so but the name itself said, my dear friends, memorandum. Memorandum means in accounts it's a particular purpose. Once that purpose is over, then this book itself it is redundant. That is not useful for me. Correct? So now what I do? When goods are sent, I will pass the entry as a like sale or return account debit to customer account, like so X is 500, Y is 1000, Z is 500. Like this, when goods are sent, I will pass the entry like sale or return account debit to Z account. I repeat, sale or return account will not come inside my normal journal, sorry, normal books of accounts or normal sales or normal ledger what I have maintained in our principal books. Sale or return account will not come because sale or return is not a sale, it is not a transaction, therefore it will not come inside the accounts. But I require the control purpose since volume is a huge, for that separately one journal and separately one ledger book I will keep. So there only sale or return related transaction alone, so I will record in a day how many sale or return transactions are there, so that I will record. That day total I will post to sale or return account. So that sale or return account is also not our real accounts. I repeat, it is not principal real account, it is just a control purpose. One ledger book also we have kept for the sale or return ledger for so their total sale or return daily wise that will post into sale or return account, and correspondingly that posting will be taken to sale or return sorry, customers, whatever is there. So their accounts also I will open in that account. When it is a real transaction, when customer accepted the goods, that time it is a real sales. That time that sales in sale or return. So as of now, when goods are sent, it is a sale or return. Correct? When goods are accepted, that time it is not sale or return, it is a sales only. So that time in sale or return I will cancel. In our general ledger I will pass the entry as a like normal sales entry I will pass. Like look out, when goods are sent, entry is like so here for in case of when the volume is low, volume is high, so for the purpose of sale or return, along with normal books of accounts, we will keep one separate books. So one is sale or return day book, one subsidy book, as well as correspondingly one ledger book also I will keep it. So whatever sale or return transactions, volume of transactions is there, like how sales book you record in credit sales, like that here also sale or return day book you will record it. That day total will be transferred to corresponding memorandum. It's a supporting ledger book which is in there. So ledger accounts we will open, like sale or return, total sale or return account we will open, and correspondingly, so sale or return customers whomsoever is there, their accounts also we will open. Entry is as same as credit sale. Customer, that is a sale or return account debit to customers account. I'm sorry, it's opposite. It's opposite entry. So it is sale or return account. It is like sales. It is a 2000 rupees we will credit it, and X account 500,000. It's like customer account debit to sale or return account. So here 500. It's as same as credit sale entry we will pass, but it is not sales. It is a sale or return we will open. Now when goods are accepted, correct? When goods are accepted, what I do? So that time, for example, X has accepted the goods. So that time it is real sales. So therefore, from sale or return category, I have to cancel and I have to take that to real sales. So therefore, here from customer account, the entry is sale or return account debit to Mr. X account 500. So now what happened? Look out. So here to the extent from sale or return, what we kept on hold sale or return 2000, out of that 500 rupees was cancelled because it is accepted. So here customer X account was closed from the sale or return. So that will come in main ledger as a normal sales. It is a sales. Entry is X account debit to sales account. It will come in your normal ledger. So here it will come in a normal books of accounts. When goods are accepted, for that entry will come. Correct? Next, when goods are returned, so that time, so it is not a transaction because at the time of only control purpose I have passed the entry. So that time, so for example, Z has returned the goods. So that time also entry is, so sale or return account debit to Z account 500, 500, 500. Yeah. So here, when goods are returned. So sorry, when goods are returned. So that time this 500. So here I will cancel. Said account is closed. In sale or return also closed. That goods will come to our stock. So therefore no effect. Yeah. Only when goods are, suppose if it is nothing. So if it is not accepted means, so that is an indication that 1000 rupees whatever is there, that closing balance indicates that stock with customer, so for which no acceptance was received, neither accepted nor rejected, so that we call it as stock with customer. Stock with customer. So for that one entry will come at cost. At cost. So here customer at invoice price will be there, but I required at cost. So therefore only two entry will come in your original general ledger. So all other control entries will pass in the books of sale or return. That's a memorandum books. So that's a day book is nothing but it's like day normal day book, how the sales book you have maintained, like that here for whom you have sent the goods. So day wise total you will do, and you will post to sale or return account in memorandum books. That too, one ledger book also we will open for the purpose of sale or return. In that book sale or return account, that is for total sale or return account, I will open. So there this sales is credit balance. So therefore goods under approval it's also like credit sale. We will post to credit side of sale or return account that day's total. So their total will be there. Out of that, if a customer accept the goods or reject the goods, so we will cancel from sale or return. If we accept the goods, here we will cancel from sale or return. So from sale or return account, it is closed. Here in account, it is called as sales. So therefore, for that, it will come a real entry inside our financial account. So in general ledger, real entry will come. So then, if goods are returned, already when at the time of goods sent, I have debited the customer account and have credited to sale or return account. So since he has returned the goods in the subsidiary books, I will close it. In real accounts, it will not affect. That is in general ledger, it will not affect. Only when at the year end, when we balance the accounts, that time the balance in sale or return account that denotes the stock with customer at invoice price. So for that, since the goods are laying with customer inside accounts, I have not passed anything. It's just a control account we have it. It's no way connected to your account. It's a memorandum purpose only for that. So what that closing stock is there, sorry, that balance is there. That balance denotes closing stock with customer at invoice price. For that, one entry will come inside our main accounts, which is called as general ledger. So therefore, general ledger means, so what you know, journal, ledger, trial balance is there. No, in that ledger, what you have, that ledger is main ledger, which we call it as general ledger. So here memorandum books means for the purpose of sale or return. So two books I have kept. One is day book, another one is one ledger book I have kept. So day book total. So whatever sale or return total is there, that will go to in sale or return ledger book one kept. In that ledger book we will open multiple ledger accounts related to goods sent on approval. So for that one total goods sent on approval, one account will be opened. So in that account credit side as like how sales book will be maintained, like that here goods sent on approval book will be maintained. In that credit side I will record it. So when goods are accepted, simultaneously I will keep on cancelling it, because there it will be cancelled. So it will come in main accounts which has a sales if it is accepted. Or goods, the closing balance in goods sent on approval will denoted as a balance with customer at invoice price. For that one at cost one entry will come. So except that only when goods are sent, customer account debited, goods sent on approval is credited. When goods are rejected, we will cancel opposite entry. When goods are accepted, opposite entry. When goods are returned, opposite entry. Balance what is there, that is stock with customer. So for that at cost one entry in main books it will come. Yeah. So hope you would have understood that. So now let's go for taking the notes and journal entry. Come on. Yeah. Take down. Take down. C. C. When goods sent on sale or return is. When goods sent on sale or return is hyphen numerously. Within bracket, volume is high. Volume is high. Under that, first point. First bulletin. When the volume of transaction, sorry, when the volume of sale or return transaction, when the volume of sale or return transaction, when the volume of sale or return transaction is high, comma, is high, comma, entity will maintain the following two books. Entity will maintain the following two books, colon. Under that, A, sale or return day book, which is a subsidiary book. Sale or return day book. and corresponding ledger also. B, sale or return ledger. Sale or return ledger within bracket, that is also book. Sale or return ledger, which is within bracket book. Next point. Next point. Sale or return ledger. Next point. Sale or return ledger contains within quotes accounts of customers and sale or and again within quotes sale or return total account. Sale or return total account. Sale or return total account. Next bulletin. Next bulletin. Start with quotes, within quotes. Sale or return day book. Sale or return day book and again within quotes. Sale or return ledger. Sale or return day book and sale or return ledger. Ledger, close the quotes. Both together are called as within quotes differentiating memorandum books. So memorandum means it is not form part of our normal books of accounts. It will not form part of our account. It is just for a particular purpose. This account is opened. Once that purpose is over, so this book will become redundant. So that means what? At the time of sending the goods for the purpose of control, so customer account debit to sale or return account, I will pass it. When he accepted, I will reverse there from sale or return. When he accepted as a normal transaction, I will book it as my normal books of accounts. In a general ledger, I will book it as a customer account debit to sales account. There it will be cancelled. Here I will record. Then if goods are returned, so that time also I will cancel from sale or return. So whatever balance is there in sale or return account, that indicates that closing balance with customer at invoice price. For that I will pass the entry in our normal books as a at cost. We will pass the entry. Come on. Next, journal entries. Journal entries. So if possible, please open in two columns. Journal entries. So divide your page into two equal parts and pass it. Journal entries. So first column is in memorandum books. In memorandum books. Under that is sale or return day book. Sale or return day book. Number 2, sale or return ledger book. Ledger book within bracket accounts. Within bracket accounts. In sale or return day book, what you write, it is not the entry. It is just one side updation. How much is total sale or return to X, Y, Z, this all we will update. But corresponding in a ledger only, in the sale or return ledger only, posting will be done actually. So at the customer account debit to sale or return account posting at the time of goods sent. So then when goods are returned, opposite entry. When goods are accepted, opposite entry. We will cancel from sale or return. If goods are accepted, for that real sales entry, we will pass inside the books of accounts. At the end, whatever balance is there, that balance represents stock with customer. So in physical verification, that stock will be missing in our books. So therefore, not incorporate. So for that, one entry will come. Only 2 entry in main ledger. So rest of 4 entries will come in. 3 entries will come in subsidiary books. So that's what. Come on. So next, second part heading in general ledger. In a general ledger, so pull the upward arrow in the main account. In main accounts. In main accounts. So in general ledger, under that, write down in a normal accounts or books of accounts. In a normal accounts or books of accounts. Normal accounts or books of accounts. Yeah. So now come to first part, first entry. First entry A. When goods sent. When goods are sent. When goods are sent. So here it is like normal, like credit sale entry. Like credit sale entry. It is individual. There's a customer account debit, individual customer account debit or debtor account. Debtor account debit to, instead of sales, here I will write it as sale or return account. Individual customer account debit to sale or return account. So please keep in mind, sale or return account I'm not opening in normal ledger. So that ledger is also a dummy book. So sale or return day book as well as sale or return ledger both are dummy book. Only when it is accepted, that time only real sales that will come inside the accounts. And at the year end, whatever the balance in sale or return account is there, that represents stock with customer at invoice price. So for that, one entry will come in main books. So otherwise, this is a dummy. First, I will, when goods are sent, I will debit the customer's account and I will credit total sales in sale or return. When he accepted, there in the sale or return, I will cancel. I will bring into main books. So if goods are returned, so there I will cancel from sale or return. So at the end, so whatever balance is there, that is a stock at invoice price. For that, one entry I will pass at cost inside the main books. These are the transactions. Come on. So second one. So that is correspondingly in main books hyphen no entry. In a second column, no entry. I will not pass any entry at the time of goods sent. Next, come to part one. So second entry, when goods are returned. When goods are returned. So example, if you want to take it at 100 rupees was goods sent for first entry. Second one, when goods are returned 40 rupees. When goods are returned 40 rupees. When goods are returned 40 rupees entry. So at the time of goods sent, customer account debit to seller return account credited. It's like sales, normal sales. Here is sale or return account. So when goods are returned, opposite entry. That's it. So entry is sale or return account debit to customer account. Seller return account debit to that individual customer account. Example 40 rupees. So even now in our main books hyphen no entry. So in main ledger accounts, main books and all, we have not passed any entry. It is in a memorandum books we pass the entry. So customer accounts, this one we have created and we have cancelled. Next, come to part that's entry number C. Entry C. So here, when goods are accepted, example 50 rupees. When goods are accepted, 50 rupees. So now in memorandum books, so it is like first from sale or return, I have to cancel that transaction because the balance is only if it's goods under approval, that balance alone it will carry. So now since he has accepted the goods, so here I will in subsidiary books, in the memorandum books I will cancel. So in the real books of accounts I will pass the entry. Yeah, so here entry, so opposite entry, so same at the time of goods and what entry. So here return what entry you pass, same entry here also. Entry is sale or return account debit to individual customer account. 50. So forward arrow towards in the general ledger. So this is under that arrow you write it as credit sale. Now since it is a credit sale, so here from sale or return I cancelled, so that I am bringing to it's a transaction, therefore in the main ledger, and now I will pass the entry as a individual customer account debit to sales account. Individual customer or debtor account debit to sales account 50. Individual customer account or sales account, individual customer account or debtor account debit to sales account 50. This is real sale. Only for this in the main books, I will pass the entry. That is inside our ledger. So now what happened? Look out, 100 rupees I sent. So sale or return account has been credited for 100 rupees. Now 40 rupees returned, therefore cancelled. 50 rupees sales, therefore cancelled. Now if you balance it, 10 rupees you will get in the sale or return account, which represents stock with customer at invoice price. Yeah. So next entry number next. So entry number D. Entry number D. Balance in stock sale or return account. Balance in sale or return account. Balance in sale or return account represents stock with customer at invoice price. Stock with customer at invoice price. That is 10 here. That is 10 here. 10 here. Correct? Now for the 10, so here sale or return account, I will write it as balance, two balance carry down, because it is nowhere connected to accounts. Therefore, in control accounts, just I will write two balance carry down. Correct? But at the year end in the main books, so I have to incorporate that stock with customer in books of accounts. So therefore, for that one entry we have to pass. So forward arrow. So here, so closing stock at cost. In general ledger, entry is stock with customer account debit. Stock with customer account debit to trading account. Stock with customer account debit to trading account. So covering the flower bracket at cost. So here the 10 rupees is at invoice price, but here we have to pass it at cost. So now look out. So only these two entries what you have passed in all the case in a sale or return. When goods accepted sale, suppose if goods sent on approval, if it is not recognized in books, so at the year end I will bring back to book. These are the two entries will come. Yeah. So now, so for control purpose, you can take it as a sale or return account. So in the first part, sale or return account, ledger account, you can take it. So sale or return account, that too in memorandum book. In memorandum book, sale or return ledger. In ledger, so one account is sale or return total account. So how much in total sale or return we have sent. So for that control account will be there 100. So out of that, so look out, returned 40 returned. So 50 accepted. So therefore it has been cancelled. It has been removed from sale or return. So balance 10 rupees, which is represents stock with customer at invoice price. So the 10 rupees denotes to one of the customer. So who has not accepted, neither rejected. Still the date is not expired. So for them it will be amount will be there. So for that I have to pass the entry at. It is invoice price, but inside the accounts, in order to incorporate that stock in our books, we have to pass that at cost. Correct? So only at the time of sending sales return account total we will credit. Rest is just a reversal. Just is reversal. So if any balance is there, that is stock with customer account. That's what the story. Yeah. So this is the case. This is the case. So now for this, let us go. So that is your only when goods are sent. So it is like normal, like how credit sales entry, how you have recorded, like that in the subsidiary book you will record, and how in the sales book you will record at the end of the day that sales total what is there, it will go to two sundries in the sales account, like that for the purpose of goods sent on approval. Here two books extra we have maintained, one subsidiary book and one ledger book. So in subsidiary book, whatever all what total goods sent on approval is there, that total. So we will write it. So that will be posted to in sale or return ledger book. In that sale or return ledger account, we will open in that sale or return ledger account credit side. Since it's a sales is a credit transaction, in the credit side by sundries we will write it. Yeah, debit individual customers account and credit by sundries as a total one sale or return we will write it. So when goods are accepted, we will reverse this transaction. When goods are returned, we will reverse it. So whatever balance is there, that balance denotes stock with customer. So for that one closing entry, we will pass it in the books. When goods are accepted, transaction main ledger, we will pass an entry. When at the year end, when goods are sent at invoice price, but if the balance is there, that denotes stock with customer at invoice price, for which now we have to book it at in our books at cost. Yeah, come on. So let's go for problem. Question number 4. Question number 4. Now, look out. A firm, a firm sends goods on sale or return basis. Customers having the choice of returning the goods within a month. So duration is 1 month, 30 days. 1 month duration is there. Correct? So I will send it today. So within 30 days, anytime they can accept or reject. So the 30-day time is there. Let us see what happened. During May, during May 2015, the following are the details of the goods sent. Let us see. So during date May 2nd, 8th, 12th, 18th, 20th, 27th, goods are sent. Correct? So now May 2nd, goods are sent to P, value 15,000. So goods sent is 15,000. So May 8th, goods sent to B is 20,000. May 12th to Q 28,000. May 18th to D 3,000. May 20th to E 1000, May 27th to R 26,000 worth of goods we have sent. Correct? Now, so from the date of sent, 1 month time is there. So we have to wait till 1 month. So let us see what happened. Now look out. Within the stipulated time, P and Q returned the goods. So that means P and Q. So P for 15,000 and Q. So therefore returned is P and Q total. It is 28 plus 15, it is 33, 43,000 goods are returned. Correct? But if total if you see, total 15 plus 20 plus 28 plus 3 plus 1000 plus 26. So total, so 26 plus 4, 30, 30, 58, 68, 68, 73, 83. So once again you calculate 26 plus 4, 30, 58, 58, 78, 83, 93,000 is the total. 93,000 is a total goods sent. So that means for this, how the entry will come, like individual customers account debit to sale or return account if it's a memorandum books. At the time of goods sent, in main books, no entry. But here in memorandum books, so this is the entry will come. Now, when goods are returned, so two customers P and Q, they have returned. So for them, the reversal entry will come for 43,000. Next, uh, goods and B, D, E signified that they have accepted the goods. So that is B, D, E has accepted the goods. So that means total. So 20,000 plus 3,000 plus 4. So therefore, so sold. Sold was sales what? Total 24,000 is the sales. So goods are sold. So for this, it's a sales entry. I have to cancel from sale or return. So and I have to pass in a general ledger normal entry. We have to pass. But how they ask, let us see. So total 24,000 is sales. Then last 26,000. So this is what we have to wait. 27th we have sold, but 30 days time is there. There's a 1 month time is there. Now let us see which is the closing date. Now, show in the books of the firm the sale or return account. So they have asked sale or return account and customer P account for sale or customer so P for sale or return account on 15th June. So therefore, my cutoff is 15th June. I have sold on 27th May. So 27th May to 27th June is the 30 days time. But in between 15th June is coming. So to close the books of accounts, on that day, this 26,000 which has been sold to R is stock with customer laying at invoice price. Correct? So for this, so stock with customer entry, it's supposed to be passed in a real books of accounts we have to pass. So here they have asked to look out sale or return account. Sale or return account means this is where in memorandum books. Memorandum books. So that is in sale or return ledger. In a ledger book, these are two accounts they have asked. Correct? So don't get confused. Since sale or return account means it is in ledger. So therefore, I am giving the clarity that our what ledger we are maintaining, like sales account, purchase account, X account, Y account. This is our general ledger in main books. Correct? But here for the purpose of sale or return, we have kept separately without disturbing this books of accounts, this general ledger, we have kept separately books which we call it as memorandum books, one sale or return day book and corresponding one ledger book we have maintained. So that day book, whatever the sale or return is there, it is not a transaction. So until it is accepted. So therefore, so I will record whatever the goods sent on approval. So that total will go to sale or return account in corresponding ledger book. That corresponding posting, if 2,000 is a sales, here in our case it's a 93,000 is a sales, means that will go to total sale or return account 93,000, as like credit sale how we post it, same way we will record it, but it's a dummy notional entries. Correct? So when goods are returned, when goods are accepted, we will cancel from sale or return. If the goods are accepted, for that in a main ledger, I will pass an entry as a like normal credit sale entry I will pass. So at the end, whatever we balance in sale or return account, so that account denotes it as a stock with customer at invoice price. So for that, at cost, we are supposed to pass entry in the inbox. Come on, let us go. Let us go. Stock with customer is 26. Goods returned is 43. Goods accepted is 24. So come on. So question number 4. So question number 4, page number solution. Yeah. Now to start with my difference. So here they have asked only sale or return account, total account and P account. Correct? I will show that, and I will show you how it will reflect in really how it will be in a total also. I will show you. Now in the books of firm, in the books of firm, this is in the memorandum books you can add in the memorandum books of firm. So that is, so in memorandum books, so this is what the entry. So how it will be there? So first is sale or in a memorandum books. So that is, you can call it as sale or return ledger. In a sale or return ledger, so account what we have is sale or return, sale or return total account. So sale or return account for some 5-6 lines. And so we have individual customer accounts. Actually, it will be how it will be sale or return account total. Yeah, and here how many customers are there? P account, B account, yeah, Q account, so D account, E account, R account. So like this, actually we supposed to open, but they have asked in a question. So sale or return account and customer P account alone they have asked. So therefore I am opening one of the customer which is called as P account. P account I will open, but actually it will be in a memorandum ledger. So sale or return total ledger from subsidiary book is I will write to Mr. P Y like this I will write. In a day book, so to customer, so second one to P, B, Q, D, E, R, like one by one I will write. That total whatever is said, that total will be there by Sundays in sale or return account. Correct? So individual posting will be there. So the total will be there in sale or return and individual amount posting will be there in respective customer account. Like how sales book and sales account will maintain, like that here also will be there. Correct? But here they have asked in the accounts, sale or return account and corresponding one of the customer called P account. Now, when goods are sent, my dear friends, when goods are sent, so what is the entry? When goods are sent, entry is customer's account debited to sale or return account. So here, suppose if you have maintained subsidiary books and the sale or return day book if you have maintained is, so that is P, B, Q, D, E, R, total put together, it is 93,000 which we have already totaled it. Correct? So that 93,000 will come in sale or return account and that amounts will be debited to, if I am not wrong, to customers account. So as it is update like 15,000, 20,000, 20,000, 28,000, so 3,000 and 3,000, 1,000 and 26,000. This is how the posting should have been in your memorandum ledger. Correct? But here they have asked only sale or return account. Therefore, when goods are sent, so entry, it is so particulars amount, particulars amount. So here it is not a tough. Only thing was understanding the clarity. So general ledger is main books. So there only when this goods is accepted sales entry. When at the year end, the closing stock at cost one entry will come. Only two entry in main books. Rest here in memorandum books. So when goods are sent, it is like how like normal sales entry how we pass like that here sale or return entry we will pass. Entry is customer account to sale or return. When goods accepted or returned, opposite reversal entry. So whatever balance is there in sale or return account, it is nothing but stock with customer at invoice price. So that's all. This is the concept. Now here, look out. So by sundries or customers. So total 93,000 I will pass. It is nothing but this account I am I am showing here is a replica. Correct? And one of the P. Now look out here. So in sundries, so here whatever customers are there. So in these customers, all that is P, B, Q, D, E, A, whatever is there, all the customers are there. Out of that, one of the customer is also called as P. So therefore, in P account, it has been debited to sale or return account. Sale or return account. His value P is 15,000. Sale or return, it is your, if you want, including P. Including P. So it is all customers. So all customers account debit to P account, sorry, sale or return account. Out of that, one of the customer is P. So therefore, P account we have debited with 1,500. Actually, like this. So here, so by customers. So in all customers account, P, B, Q, all these accounts we are supposed to debit, but they have asked only one account. Therefore, I am showing one account. Next, what happened? So within a stipulated time, P and Q returned the goods. So therefore, P and Q returned the goods. So P and Q, so mark that in that P also is there. So now look out, P and Q returned the goods. When goods are returned, it's the opposite entry. Entry is seller return account to customer's account debit. So here P and Q. Correct? Total 15,000 plus 28, it is 43,000 is the total I have to cancel from sale or return. So, and individual that customer's account, P account. So, by sale or return, so 15,000 and Q by sale or return account, 23,000 I have to cancel. Now, look out, Q account was eliminated, P account was eliminated. Correct? Now, since they have asked P account, so now how we have to write it? So, in sale or return account, like debit side to customer's account, customer's account entry is seller return account debit to customer's account. So therefore, total 43. So out of that, so here including P. Including P. So here or in other way, P and Q. You can write it. So therefore, here P is one of the customer we supposed to show. So therefore, by sale or return account 15,000. So therefore, his account is closed. His account is closed, but that doesn't mean that other ledger accounts also closed. No. So they have asked only P account, therefore I'm showing it as a P account extract. Next. So they have said BDE. In total, it is a 20 plus 3 plus 1, 24,000. They have accepted the goods. When goods are accepted, so here in memorandum books, I will cancel. In main ledger, I will pass the entry. Yeah, so therefore here to cancel the sale or return opposite entry. Here also same to customers account 24,000. So it is who and all. So B D E total 24. Correct? Here P is not there. P is already closed. So now that's it. So if you balance, what you get is 93,000. 93,000 minus 43,000 minus 24,000, you will get so 26,000. So what we call it as 2 balance carried down, which is nothing but, so here look out, so here, so on account of posting by difference, on account of sales, what happened by sale or return 20,000. So D, so by sale or return 3,000. So here sale or return 1,000. So because of this, B account closed, D account closed, E account closed. Now in sale or return, total that 24,000 is gone means. So whatever 26,000 here balance comes, that 26,000 is 2 balance carried down, which is nothing but here. That is a R's, there is a balance carried down 26,000. Now look out this R. So this is nothing but stock with customer at invoice price. Correct? But here in this problem, they have not given what is the invoice price. So therefore, I can't say what is the cost. So here, whatever this 26 is there, this is nothing but stock with customer. Stock with customer R. So since I know here R, I am writing. Otherwise, it is stock with customer. Yeah, so this is what in memorandum books entry. But in a normal ledger, when here is cancelled, only for this entry, only for this two entry will come. So here, so sales entry, this is what sales for this entry, this is stock at, so but I required at cost. So for this two entry I supposed to pass. So for balance in main ledger, entry will not come. So this is what the solution for this problem. This is what solution for this problem. So next, yeah. So next, let's go to problem number 5. Problem number 5. So this is very nice. So they have given the transactions. So they have given like sale or return day book they have given. So by using that, you have to take into call. Let us see what they have asked. Problem number 5, memorandum books. X supplied goods on sale or return. X supplied goods on sale or return basis to customers. The particulars of which as under. Let us see. So like in a previous problem, how they have given a date P and amount, like how they have given in a table. So here they have given a date wise one on one. That's it. Now So that is nothing but it's a day book. They have given. Let us see what they have asked. Now, how we have to going to present that information in a daybook format and in a ledger if they ask how to present. That's we will learn here. Now look out. Date of dispatch, party name, amount, remarks. Let us see. So 10, 12. So to ABC and Co 10,000 worth we have sent. So first remarks I will not read. First goods sent alone I will read it. Yeah. Now, so next to 12th to DEF 15,000. Next 15th for GHI 12,000. Then uh, on 20th for DEF 16,000, and on 25th for ABC again it is 11,000. On 30th it is for GHI 13,000. So this is what goods sent for in this month during December. Let us see. Next line. Goods are to be returned within 15 days. Cutoff is 15 days. So today if I sold means within 15 days it has to be returned or accepted. Correct? If 15 days is over, if the party remains silent, then also it will be either if within 15 days, if we accept, or if you remain silent even after 15 days also, we will consider it as a sales. In all other cases, that is within 15 days, if you reject means it's a returns. Suppose if his period of 15 days is not expired, in that time if it is neither accepted nor rejected means we will book it as a stock with customer at invoice price. Further entry will come. Now let us see. So now goods are to be returned within 15 days. So failing which it will be treated as a sales. Obviously, 15 days is over. Thereafter, we have to book it as a sale. Now the books of X are closed on 31st December. So that is look out. Last 30th we have sent, but 31st is our year end 2017. So prepare the following accounts in the books of X. So that is goods sent on sale or return or sold or return day book. One is sale or return day book. Sale or return day book I have to prepare and show how it has been. Yeah. Next one, second one, sale or return total account. It is nothing but sale or return account we have to prepare. So this is in sale or return ledger. So this is in sale or return ledger, sale or return account I have to prepare, and one is sale or return day book we have to prepare. So two books I said, two memorandum books. One is sale or return day book, another one is sale or return ledger. Correct? So day book how to prepare as well as in a sale or return ledger. So here not only sale or return, so individual customers accounts also will be there, but here they have asked only sale or return total account alone. They have asked that alone. Let us prepare and show. Yeah. So now, so before that, let us go for the conclusion of the situation. Now, so duration was given for 15 days. 15 days was the duration. Now, let us see. So, 10th, first one is 10th I have given. So, 10th I have sent the goods. So, plus 15 days if I go, it is 25th. So 25th is the 25th December is the due date. But look out, no information till 31st December. So that means already 15 days is expired. So since he has maintained the silence, it will be booked as what? It is booked as sales. It is booked as sales. First transaction, since period of 15 days is expired, we will book it as sales. Second, on 12th, we have sent the goods. 12 plus 15, 27th December is the due date. But look out, so that entire 15,000 returned before 27th. 27th was the cutoff, but 16th itself, he has returned. Therefore, this is returns. We have to take it as a goods rejected returns we have to take. Next, on 15th 12, so 15th 12, so 12,000 worth of goods we have sent, correct? So 15th 12 plus 15 days is total, that is a 30th December is the due date, that's a cutoff date. But look at what happened. So on goods worth 2,000 returned on 20th. So that means, so balance he has accepted, 2,000 worth of goods has been returned. So that means 10,000 is sales. 10,000 is sales and 2,000 is returns. 2,000 is returns. So this we have to take into consideration. Next, so on say on 20th itself we have to pass the entry. Next is on 20th we have sent the goods 16,000. 20 plus 15 is almost like 4th January we have the time. So but what happened? Goods retained on 24th itself. He has accepted the goods. So therefore this is sales. Accepted the goods, therefore it is a sales. We have to book it on 24th itself. So before 31st December, it is current year itself. So therefore, it's a current year sales itself. Next, 25th we have sent. On 28th itself, within next 3 days itself, he has accepted the goods. So therefore, this is also sales. This also sales. Next, on 30th December 2017, so GHI, so 13,000 worth of goods we sent, no information till 31st March. So that means, so 30th only we have sent 15 days time is there. So that means up to 14th January we have the time. But here on 31st we are closing the books. So that day neither accepted nor rejected, and also 15 days is not expired. Therefore, this is stock with customer. Stock with customer. So stock at invoice price is there. So that at cost price we supposed to pass. Suppose if you are recording inside the main ledger, that's the general ledger. But here they have asked only in memorandum books how day book you will prepare, as well as how in a ledger, memorandum ledger, how sale or return account you will prepare. So that's all they have asked. Let us prepare and show. Yeah, so come on, let's prepare. So sale or return day book, how to prepare, and correspondingly in sale or return ledger, sale or return account, how you will prepare. That is, the subsidiary book total will go to sale or return account, my dear friend. Yeah, come on. Question number 5. Question number 5, page number solution. Question number 5, page number solution. Now, so first is we will prepare number 1, which is we are going to prepare number 1, sale or return day book which is subsidiary book. Sale or return day book or subsidiary book we are going to prepare date wise. So what they have given, so as it is that date wise we are going to prepare that account. Yeah. Yeah. Now to start with my difference, so first is like date. So customer, date, customer, amount, date, customer, amount, date, customer, amount. So here, so again it is a it is date, one more, it is a date of goods sent, date of goods sent, that date. So here customer, amount, and date means here a transaction date. So whether it is accepted, rejected, etc., that date. Correct? So then it is accepted, or sale, returned. Yeah, that is sufficient. So whatever balance is there, that balance what we call it as, like if you want balance, that balance also you can open. That balance what we call it as like stock with customer. Now, so first customer as it is in the question copy, 10, 12, 17. So 17 or 16, 17. 10, 12, 17. So then 12, 12, 17. Then 15, 12, 17. 20, 12, 17, 25, 12, 17, 30, 12, 17. These are the dates. Correct? So, customer, you can write it as Mrs. ABC, ABC and Co. So, Mrs. DEF Company. So, Mrs. GHI Company. So, Mrs. DEF Company. Mrs. ABC Company, Mrs. GHI Company. So these are the customers. Amounts are 10,000, 15,000, 12,000, 16,000, 11,000, 13,000. Yeah. So leaving one line space in total. In total, suppose if you want, we can take it as so 10, 15, 25, 25, 37, 43, 53, 54, 64, 64, and 13 is 77,000 in total. This is what value of goods sent. So this total in sale or return account it will go to by Sundays. The total in sale or return account credit side it will go 70,000 by Sundays. This total will go, yeah, and correspondingly. So here what will happen on a date? Now look out on 31st. So what is the due date? So 10th plus 15 days. 15 days is the time. So therefore this date comes to so 25, 12, 17. That day you have to treat that as a sale. So therefore you have to book that 10,000 in sales column on 20th, 25th. As of now, he has not become, but when 15 days is expired, that day we will book it as a sale. Next, DEF. So he has on 16, 12, 16, 12, 17. 16, 12, 17. So 15,000. So he has returned the goods. So therefore, in the returns column, 15,000. Next, goods worth 2,000 on 20th itself. So we have to wait. Due date is still 30th is there, but 20th itself he has done the transaction. So therefore on 20th we have to pass the entry. 20th 12 17. So 10,000 is the sale. 2,000 is returns. So total 12,000 amount is tallied. The 12,000 amount is tallied. Next, 16,000. So date is 24th. 24, 12, 17. That 16,000 he has accepted as a sale. Next is 11,000. Date is 28, 12, 17. That day it is 11,000 whatever is said that is also accepted as a sale. Next, so 13th. So this is on 30th. So here, so still it is not accepted date of transaction. So it is neither sale, neither rejected. It is 13,000 is in stock balance. So now look out, what is the total sales? So last is 13,000 which is stock with customer balance. Returned is 17,000. So therefore 17 plus 13, 17 plus 13 total it is a 30,000 is gone. So therefore 47,000 is sales. 20 is a 47,000 is a sales. Correct? So this is sales. This is total sale or return. It is sales. It is returns. This is balance. So which is stock with customer. Correct? So now in second one they have asked in sale or return ledger. In sale or return ledger, they have asked second account is sale or return account. Sale or return account. Sale or return. So for your information, total account they have asked. In a sale or return account, my dear friends. So here, you should not think like only sale or return account will come. All customers who has their A, B, C, D, E, F, this and all will come in that memorandum books. So when it is a sale, so for that in the main books we will pass as a normal sale entry. So till that in the control books, memorandum of books, we will pass like this. So for this total 77,000. So here, so by sundries or customers. In total 77,000. In total 77,000 will come. So from day book that total will go to sale or return account credit side it will go. Correct? Then whenever sales is whenever the goods are sold or returned, so we will reverse in from sale or return. So for that in main ledger it will come, entry will come in main ledger. So here sales. So it is particulars amount, particulars amount. Correct? So here for the for the sales entry is sale or return account debit to customers account. So therefore here to customers account. So here is sales. So here from sale or return we have cancelled. In main ledger we will pass the entry. So amount is here 47,000. Correct? So in memorandum. So in main ledger. So in general ledger. In general ledger, so that is in main books. So for that sales, A sales entry is it is a debtor account debit to sales account. Sales account, that 47,000. So 47,000 as a real sales we will book. Here debtor means, so who are all accepted that wherever that amounts we have locked, so that customer's account will come individual debtors account debit to sales account it will come. Correct? So next, goods return. So for goods return also in memorandum books entry is sale or return account debit to customer account 17,000. So therefore to customers account which is returns 17,000. 17,000 which is written. So for this also, for this no entry in main ledger. So balance what is there, that is what to balance carried down, which is 13,000. So which is stock with customer. So this is what stock with customer at invoice price. But I required, so for this entry will come in our main books. It is stock with customer account debit to trading account, but here at cost it will come. At cost it will come, but here they have not given what is the cost, therefore I couldn't pass anything. So but they have not asked in general ledger what is the entry and all, but you have to visualize. So they have asked only how to prepare this subsidiary book, as well as in the general ledger sale or return account how you will prepare. That's all they have asked. So for your clarity. Yeah, so this is end up of your sale or return account. In next video I will post average due date, continuing with account current, these two chapters. Thereafter final accounts and single entry. So only theoretical aspects to dictate this all is there only in case of sale or return and account current. In final accounts, so since in PUC you have already known it, wherever the crucial adjustments are there, that I will bring to your notice, then we will go for directly problems. So that problems you practice it. So thereafter if you have any doubts, we can have the live class.